Stonevault, no fluff, just bosses. Starting with the first boss, E.D.N.A. Don't stand in the circle because a spike is about to spawn there. If you get an arrow, line it up with the spike to break it. But healers, be ready because the group will get a stacking dot. At 100 energy, the boss will do a slam that does some group-wide damage and breaks any spikes that are still up. The more spikes, the more damage, so make sure to break every spike before this goes out. Tanks pop a defensive first seismic smash, it's big damn. And when this is dispelled, the tank will get a 6-second damage reduction. So healers, you can wait to dispel this if you need to. Next up, we have Skarmorak. Don't stand in the swirlies. Kill the ads that spawn around the room, but not all at once because when they die, they do big group dam and put a stacking debuff on everyone. When the boss casts Fortify, they'll start eating all the crystals that are still alive and will gain a shield based on how many they eat. And when he has this shield, he'll do group-wide damage that increases over time, so you want to break it as soon as possible. To deal with this, you can run into a shadow orb that'll give you a stacking, healing, and damage buff. Just don't eat too many because they also do some damage to you, and you want to leave like 1 or 2 for the healer so they can deal with the damage during this phase. Next, we have the Master Machinists. There's Dorlita, who's in a mech suit, and Brock, who's a regular dwarf. Now, the most important thing about this fight is that you have to kill both of them at the same time, otherwise they'll enrage and do big dam. Besides that, interrupt molten metal from Brock, it does big group dam. Don't stand in the puddles. When a boss jumps away, don't be in the middle of the room because they're about to throw a big metal box down it. If it's Dorlita, make sure you find one of the clear vents to stand in because they'll explode the box and send out some lava waves, and that vent will be your safe spot. If you get lava expulsion, don't get hit by the big lava ball that's being aimed at you, but you can aim this at puddles to clear them. And tanks, pop a defensive for molten hammer, it's big damn. Now for the last boss. If you get a purple circle around you, run to an edge of the room to drop your puddle. Don't get hit by the cone. If you get void corruption, you'll get a dot that does increasing damage over time, and you want to clear this by running close to a void portal. But be careful, because doing so will clear the portal, and if you happen to touch it, it's a one-shot. And that's it. You should be good to go. Now please keep in mind, this is not meant to be a comprehensive guide, rather just something quick and easy that you can watch during the ready check and not die. Hope this helps.